When I dreamed of the man I was going to marry, I never expected you. You go beyond everything I imagined. You have the biggest heart I know, which makes you unbelievably selfless. You never fail to put my needs and even wants before your own. You're such a trustworthy man, mainly because you suck at lying. You always make me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world, even if I feel like I look my worst. Your generosity, not just towards me, but to others, is one thing that I will always look up to. You push me to be the best version of myself, and I can't thank you enough for that. You are an inspiration to me when it comes to your work ethic and how driven you are. And I mean that when it comes to not only your job, but in every aspect of your life. Who you are as a father, husband, friend, and family member. You're so intentional to work hard at your roles in these relationships and continue to strive to be the best you can be in them. You inspire me to be more than I am. I'm so appreciative for how intentional you are about making sure I'm me and not letting myself or let others take advantage of my good intentions. You never cease to amaze me with the things you do, such as rewording songs and singing them to relate to our lives. And on restless nights, you scroll through old videos and pictures of us. Watching you become a dad has been one of my greatest joys, because I have seen how it has brought out one of the best versions of yourself. Because the love you have for Levi seeps out into everything you are and do. These past few years have been so unbelievably crazy, and I thank God that I have had you by my side through it all, and that it has made us stronger as a couple and a family. I feel so lucky to have a love like ours and to have found someone that embraces all that I am and enriches my life in so many ways. For these reasons and so many more, here is what I vow to you. I vow to forever honor you for who you are, because I fell in love with your qualities, your quirks, and your outlook on life, and will continue to do so for the rest of my life. I vow to work hard to communicate when I'm feeling upset or angry. I vow to ensure that you put your wants and needs before people's every once in a while. I vow to constantly remind you that who you are and what you do is enough. I promise to be a true and faithful partner from this day forward in all life circumstances as we face them together.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The day is finally here. You've displayed patience. Devin and Kylie, you've shared the joys, blessings, and yes, the challenges of married life these last 2 years. And on this day, it's your wish to reaffirm your commitment to working together to make your marriage grow and blossom in the years to come. I encourage you to look around you today. You've impacted the lives of each and every one of us here. Soak it in. You're surrounded by love. Today is your moment. Today, we celebrate you. Kylie, will you continue to have Devin as your husband and continue to live in this marriage?
I will.
Do you reaffirm your love for him? And will you love, honor, cherish him in sickness and in health? For sweat, for richer or poorer?
Sweaty boy.
For better, for worse, and forsaking all others to be faithful to him as long as you both shall live.
I will.
And Devin, will you continue to have Kylie as your wife and to continue to live in this marriage?
I will.
Do you reaffirm your love for her? And will you love, honor, and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better, for worse, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
On your wedding day, you exchange rings as a symbol of the never-ending circle of love. Rings serve as a reminder of your wedding vows to each other and your commitment to living in unity, love, and happiness. It is with pleasure that I conclude the ceremony of renewing of the vows of marriage that join you and bind you as husband and wife. Devin, kiss your bride.
Kylie, when I was 20 years old, about 4 years before I met you, I started to pray for you. My biggest prayer was that when I finally found you, that I would be good enough for you, that I would be the husband that you deserved. The response I got from God was to start asking people around me what it takes to be the husband that I want to be. One guy told me to focus on the good and to understand that love and marriage is like a fire. You need to continue to add to it and keep it going. A man that was married for 61 years told me that I need to find someone that I can be comfortable with. Comfort was his number one. Another man told me to have humility and be able to receive correction well. The real Rick Gillespie told me to be honest and to be a team. My Uncle Paul told me to compromise and to marry the most beautiful woman in the world. Your dad told me to have strong communication. So, Kylie Ray, I vow to focus on the good and never lose sight of the amazing qualities that make you who you are. I vow to keep adding to the fire that is our love and to never take you for granted. I vow to always be comfortable with you and to always be your comfort, your safe place. I vow to be humble in our relationship and honor you through receiving correction well. I vow to always be open and honest with you, even when the truth is hard to say. I vow to be the best teammate I could be for you. I vow to compromise with you. I vow that you are the most beautiful woman in the world. And I vow to never stop doing the little things that you love. I vow to tell you the same stories over and over and over again, and not realize that I've already told you them. I vow to keep my relationship with Jesus strong because it's through his strength I'm able to be the best possible man for you. I vow to keep you laughing with me or at me. It doesn't matter as long as you're laughing. I vow to be the best father I can be to our son and any potential future littles that we may have. This is Levi, talking about this and anticipating this day and this moment for so long. So it's special to us that we get to share all of this with you guys out here. We love you all so much.
Well, what can I say about Devin? I remember the first time we met Devin. We went to lunch and had good conversations and all around a nice time. Later, Kylie called us that day and was excited to hear our impressions. She told us that Devin said, "Impress the parents? Check."
You are beautiful. You are the perfect soulmate for my son.
Sister. Growing up with Kylie was quite the adventure. We had our ups and downs like all siblings do. I always remember wanting to be around her, especially when she was with her friends. She is my best friend and the most amazing sister. My favorite part through it all has been watching her grow into the beautiful person that she is today. I love you, Kylie. Infinity times infinity. Devin. In the beginning of you and Kylie's relationship, I was very standoffish and mean. To me, that was my way of protecting Kylie and myself from getting hurt. It quickly became hard to continue being that way because of who you are. Because of this relationship we built these past 5 years, I now turn to you for any advice that I need, for a constant laugh or a good cry if I need it. I never thought the guy my sister would spend the rest of her life with would become one of my best friends, but I'm blessed enough to have that in you. You two continue to show me what it takes to have a successful marriage, the way you complement each other, the way you love each other, love and care for each other so deeply, the way that you communicate your issues and solve them together. You have found a best friend, partner, and soulmate all in one. So here's to the husband, here's to the wife. May they remain lovers for life. Cheers.
If you're married here, you know it's a journey, it's a battle, it's all those things. It's beautiful, it is, but it's a lot of work. And so this right here is really what it's all about. So thank you so much for being here. To the Fiscus family, good luck. We're doing that. The people you surround yourself with really do make you the best version of yourself, right? The people that you're with. And the fact that he's in my circle, I can confidently say that I'm a better man because of him. There's no doubt in my mind. He is relentless in his pursuit of friendship with you. And it is a beautiful thing. Devin looks at me and he goes, with a big mouth that just seeds dill picks, and he goes, I heard you like the hard stuff.
I cannot thank God enough for bringing you into my life and proving to me time and time again that you are my soulmate. I cannot wait to see what life has in store for us, and so grateful that we are in it together. I choose you now and forevermore.
I vow to love you with my whole heart, more than I ever thought I could and more than you'll ever know. I love you and I will always love you.